bringing you the NBA. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. It's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall no good. And Portland with the ball. Outside, Batum. Outside, Roy. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Aldridge. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. They just had to put the ball in his hands.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Here's Reed. Outside, Edwards. Takes the 3. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And here's Roy. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Aldridge. Outside for Batum. Here's Roy. Going inside. Here's Aldridge. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Reed. Over Aldridge. Reed gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now, here's Roy. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is this engaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
And now, in transition, it's Roy. Here we go. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
Now here's Randall. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Pass to Campbell. Back to Roy. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now DiVincenzo. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Shots good from Oden.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Roy. Oden with the ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. Oden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Randall no good. Trailblazers leading by 5. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. Man, Roy can fly.
Minnesota with the ball. Has to go Bear. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Batum. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Portland has possession. Launches a three. And he's good on the three ball.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Edwards. That one's off, still out of sync. Outside Roy. Aldridge left side. Pass to Batum. Aldridge taking his time here. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more in 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Portland shooting their first free throw of the game here. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Batum wide open, he fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Clock is at 3. Here's Oden. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancer.
The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Make some noise.
Timberwolves trailed by 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Aldridge left side. Now Batum. Portland moving the ball around. Aldridge a screen. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution report.
Cunningham outside. Out to the right wing. And here's Bills from the arc.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Reed. High post try. And the whistle's going to blow this time on Rudy Fernandez. That is his first foul of the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker up top. And here is DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Reed misses. Portland leading by 5. And he drives in. Out to Miller. Back to Howard. Pass to Mills. Miller outside. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Miller, no luck.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Conley with the 3. Drops in the tray.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Now here's Mills. Portland again missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Portland leading. Miller with the ball. Conley picks him up. Back to Howard. Miller outside. Driving inside. Minnesota with the rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
To the inside. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Miller, right side. To the wing, right side. Pass to Cunningham. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. Over to the wing. Outside Conley. Sinks the triple. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Pass to Mills. Now Miller. Here's Mills. This one for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Mills has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Portland out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Portland leading by 4. Now here's Roy. Outside Batum. It's good from long range.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Outside Edwards. Here's Reed. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Boy with it. 6 points for him. Aldridge a screen. Inside. Outside for Batum. Beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's McDaniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. At the elbow, it's Gobert.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Pass to Oden. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. From 13. Outside Roy. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Anthony Edwards.
A willingness to get physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets off the shot.
And both free throws good for Roy. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Edwards looking it over. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 4. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Here's Roy. 8 points for him. Pass to Camby. To the middle. And here is Oden. Batum for 3. Reed with the rebound. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Roy. Oh, Edwards!
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Aldridge's screen. Over in the corner, Batum. From past the arc. Portland again missing. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Pass to Reed. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Camby. Oden with the ball. He's defended by Randall. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. At the top of the key, Batum. Pass to Camby. Now Roy. McDaniels defending. Back to Camby. Right side, Batum. Roy, that's a 2-pointer. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Your Timberwolves regular dance game.
.1:15 left in the third quarter. Pass to Ingles for the tie. Buries the long-range jumper. Ingles has got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Conley's shot is off. And here are the Trailblazers. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Aldridge inside. Yes, that goes in. Aldridge has got 5 points so far.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
Roy, that's a two-pointer. And it's in! Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Timberwolves trail by 4. Miller outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Bangs home the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Timberwolves. Aldridge up on top. It's Rudy Fernandez on the way. They get it back. Here's Oden. No good with the layup. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Portland leading. And here's Roy. Down low. Deflects the pass. The tray. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Oden inside. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Miller. And it's Portland with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Fernandez. Here's the 3. The kick out to Aldridge. Batum with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Fernandez hands it from downtown. And now a 6-point Portland lead.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Miller with a wide open look. He drains the quick shot. Miller's got his first basket.
Well, Conley is an excellent decision maker and floor general for this team.
Back to Roy. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. On the wing, DiVincenzo. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Portland leading by 4. Now Roy. Pass to Fernandez. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Portland.
Heads-up play by Roy. He can be an effective facilitator when he wants.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Mills. Here's Oden. Goes back up. The kick out to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Here's Oden. And another shot. Aldridge's shot is good. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
Oh, dominant move by Aldridge on the glass. Just manhandling the defender and then finishes strong.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
And here are the Blazers. They're on a 10-2 run here. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Right side, Edwards. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Roy. Aldridge a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Mills can't hit. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 36 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mills. A 3-ball. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. And Oden pulls it down. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And so they foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And so it's Portland winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win